Yo, what is going on, swole bodies? Welcome back to another Naruto Shippuden video. Today I'm with Lil Chinq. And today we are bringing a bit of an interesting video. Today we are going to be talking about the Three Tales of Piers arc. If you are new here, I have been reacting to Naruto. I did react to 92 and 93, which is in this arc, this filler arc, but I watched the rest of it without reacting to it because it is just a filler arc. So today we are going to be talking about what we loved, what we hated, and just our overall opinions on this filler arc, because honestly, it is what it is. It is a filler arc. I have a lot of pet peeves, but there are a lot of things I did like. So we are just going to jump into this list, but before we do, if you are new, subscribe and join the swole body gang. Get the plus 10 gains. And let's jump into it.
We do have more cons than pros, but we're going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Start off with some pros. So it introduces a new chakra nature, which is crystal style, and it's not really known what actual natures make up crystal style, but when we did look it up, it kind of did hint that earth style was kind of involved. I thought that was pretty cool. It introduces a new rare nature, but it doesn't really add anything else much from there. So
yeah, like you don't really see it ever again. The girl who wields it, Gurren, just boofs off and never really see her. But another thing that I liked, Gurren's character development was also very good. She started off being like an Orochimaru fangirl, just wanting him to take her body, until, and this went according to Orochimaru's plan, because I already finished the filler arc. According to Orochimaru's plan, Gurren and Yukimaru, the little boy she was with, were linked by fate, and Gurren went from this hard, badass personality to gaining a soft spot for the little Yukimaru, who is being used to control the Three Tail, which we will get into in the cons section. That belongs in the cons section.
I thought Yukimaru was a girl.
Same.
I thought it was a girl, and I've seen this before, and I forgot a bunch of shit that happened in this arc, but I thought it was a girl again, so Naruto trapped us once again. First it was
Haku. At the beginning of the filler arc, Gurren was a completely different person. You can see how she progresses and why she does it, how she tries to fight her old self. And I thought that was pretty well done, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? You never see her or Yukimaru ever again, because it is a filler arc. So there is that to take into consideration, but just enjoying it for what it is, her character development was enjoyable.
Alright, so another pro is it shows more of Orochimaru's hideout, or I should say hideouts, because we do know he has multiple. And I feel like what this arc does, it does a good job of showing that his hideouts aren't just like these big, giant, open places just filled with nobody there. There's other people and characters there that we just don't get to see. But it kind of gives you that immersion that there are other creatures. Creatures, I should say, in his hideouts and stuff. So I thought that was just a small little detail.
We'll get into those creatures in a little bit. You know, the Sasuke flex, Sasuke versus 1,000 Shinobi. I did a reaction to that. The classic, oh well, I could take out 1,000, didn't use a Sharingan, didn't use his curse marks, just raw. I don't even think I saw a jutsu, just raw hand-to-hand combat sword. 1,000 Shinobi, like that. He didn't even kill him. He was flexing so hard, he didn't even kill him. Sasuke's a G.
Sasuke's a G, but he's kind of a
bit of a dick sometimes.
Yeah. So another good thing is Naruto does do a little bit of training, and he learns how to use water pistol with Gamatotsu, which I actually really like Gamatotsu because he's such a weird frog. He's so like
chubby,
round. So, and he's like, I just want some snacks. Some snacks. I don't know, I just really like Gamatotsu.
I was guessing here, hypothesizing, this may continue on down the line if he goes like Jiraiya and uses the big frogs, I guess. Maybe the frogs he's using now will get bigger and he can actually use them more. But right now, it's also a con, which we'll get into when we go to the cons. While he was training with the frogs, first it was like the gay frog, Gamadiki, I think his name is.
Gamadiki?
Apparently in the Naruto community, it is a very iconic moment, which I guess I don't know why it's iconic. Maybe like in the future, Naruto's gonna look back on when he first started training and stuff with Jiraiya. Naruto and Jiraiya sitting back to back under the tree with the shade and the popsicles, and it was really well animated. I reacted to that also. Man, I got the 2 good episodes with Jiraiya's iconic moment and the 1,000 Shinobis versus Sasuke.
Yeah, because that's all really like
there was to offer in this
arc. So this arc also introduces a new tailed beast, which obviously from the title of the arc is the Three Tails. So the Three Tails obviously doesn't have a Jinchuriki. It's loose right now, and you don't know why.
But I do know that he's just a turtle and he was chilling in a lake. So another pro is we get to see some other side characters finally in Shippuden, even if it is a filler arc. This whole time I haven't seen my waifu Hinata ever. She's my girl. Broccoli has had very limited screen time. Kiba, Shino, Shizune, I've never really even seen Shizune besides when she was first introduced. Ino, Sakura got a little bit more, but she was good with Sasori. Pakun, got to see Pakun again. Kakashi and Yamato working together, which was also pretty dope, the 2 senseis. And that's just, I get to see him, even if it is just a filler arc, I get to see him and see how they progressed and how they changed, and that was really a really nice touch, seeing all the unique squads and stuff and how they're combining, because Ino wasn't with Choji and Shikamaru, she was with the Ceiling team, and we got to see a bunch of different people combine to make different squads that you usually don't see because it was a filler arc. My girl Hinata, goddamn! Goddamn, she's fine.
So also adding along to, I guess, the side cast, we're introduced to new enemies that are built weird. They are the most unique characters I think you'll see in Naruto. So we have this midget dude with a very wide, blocky face that has goggles. And then we have the weirdest one of all. I don't know if they put this anime, but it looked like a motherfucking Q-tip, bro. It was disgusting.
I gotta cut out the name.
It was built weird. It had a very latex-like skin-tight suit.
Also, this arc does a great job at reiterating just how strong the Akatsuki are, because Shikamaru took out one by himself, Naruto one-shot one by himself. It's just a Rasen Shuriken, so they were kind of looking a bit weak, right? This is also one of the cons we'll get into. They spent like 10 episodes trying to capture or seal this beast. Kept failing. Something kept getting in the way. And then Toby and Data come in there, murk the Black Ops, and explode the entire lake and boonk the 3-tail within like 5 minutes. It's also a con because it's extremely annoying, but it does show how strong they are to take this massive beast that a Rasengan wouldn't work against, nothing would work against, but then Toby just takes it out.
Like,
they find it instantly take it out, and now I guess they're gonna go take his chakra.
Just fucking suck him in there.
The last pro we could think of, we sat down trying to think of all the pros we could. The last one is, it was a happy ending for Gurren and Yukimaru. Yay! Even though we don't give a fuck because they never see him again. I don't give a shit about little kid and some crystal user bitch. I'm sorry.
Like, give crystal user to someone that's gonna play relevancy into the fucking main plot. Don't waste it on a motherfucking side character in a motherfucking filler arc and just ruin the whole damn experience.
On to the cons. Yay. No Naruto progression whatsoever because it is a filler arc, which also correlates to no story development. Naruto, at the end of the last real arc, non-filler arc, learned the Rasen Shuriken. That was super strong, one shot in Akatsuki, and now he gets to keep using Rasengan Shadow Clone and just keep getting shit on by random characters that don't matter. It was annoying seeing him go from this super powerful jutsu back to the Rasengan Shadow Clone, Rasengan Shadow Clone. All the Shadow Clones just get destroyed. Rasengan doesn't do shit, which was supposed to be the ultimate form of chakra form. Doesn't do shit, just gets reflected by anything, apparently. Like we said earlier, he did learn the water pistol with Gamatatsu, and he had to rely on that jutsu a lot more than anything else, which kind of felt like he took a couple steps back, because he went from the super strong Rasen Shuriken back to this frog water jutsu that is nowhere near as powerful as the Rasen Shuriken, obviously.
I can't even imagine watching this shit while it's airing, because you gotta go through this damn filler arc before you get to the main plot again, and you have to wait so damn long. When I was watching Naruto, I didn't know what the hell was filler, and well, I mean, I could kind of tell, but sometimes you couldn't. Like with this, it kind of baits you with the water pistol, and you think he's gonna train more and progress, but no, it's a damn filler arc.
Also, the squads felt much weaker than I felt like they should have been. You know, they shit on the weird enemies, and then all of a sudden the weird enemies get, oh my god, a curse mark from Kabuto somehow. Now they can just shit on everybody. Hello? Besides Kakashi, Yamato, like Rock Lee, Hinata, Kiba, Shino, they're all getting murked by these people just because they got a curse mark, and I was just like, are you kidding me? Next up, the ceiling jutsu was the center of everything, the center of the plans, and it just kept getting interrupted and interrupted by one thing or another, whether it was Bat Boy or Kabuto or Yukimaru, or it was just so annoying. And then the Akatsuki come, like I said earlier, it was a con because we spent so long trying to get this 3-tail sealed, and the Akatsuki come in 5 minutes. He's like, hey, by the way, boom gang, all your Anbu are dead, and the 3-tails is gone because we're gonna go eject its ass and do our statue thing. I was just like, okay, great. I'm happy I watched this arc, I guess.
Fire.
I was just straight fire. Like, somebody could have told me a 5-minute breakdown of what happened, and I've been like, okay, get the same result.
Another thing is, Naruto didn't even really fight the freaking enemies. He just talked to them like he only talked to Kabuto and Gurren. He never really wanted to fight them. He was on that shit.
Okay, my main con of this arc was who it centered around. Yukimaru! I don't give a about this little lolly trap kid, dude. He was annoying. He kept talking about, where is a place for me to go? Where is a place for me to go? Where is a place for me to go? And then Naruto gives him some advice, and then he goes to Gurren, who later he finds out killed his mom, which is why he didn't have anywhere to go, and why he got boomed by Orochimaru. And he's like, that's fine. If Naruto, and I think you're a good person now, so, you know, no worries whatsoever.
Bro, Yukimaru needs to take his ass out this fucking series and go back to Boku no Pico.
Oh my. I even Googled it because I guess I missed it. I Googled why he could control the 3-tails. I Googled it. There was no answer. Nobody knows.
I'm an eyewitness to that too. There was no answer. It gives you no answers because that is how irrelevant this fucking character is. I mean, and this arc is. This arc is irrelevant as shit.
It doesn't even give an explanation for the whole premise around it.
All it said was, it's understood Yukimaru has the strong power to control the 3-tails. Kabuto gives him some pills, drugs his ass, and it makes the 3-tails come out of the lake. That's all that stated. Did it even state why they wanted the 3-tails?
I guess just for power.
I don't think it really stated like exactly what they plan to do with the 3-tails.
So it's just like a lofty goal with a lofty plan with no explanation. There's no really threat or anything. I knew Yukimaru wasn't gonna do shit because he was just a little kid who could barely control it with the pills he had. He couldn't even control it. He just screamed and it stopped. That's all that really happened. Alright, boys, this was our pros and cons on the Three Tails filler arc. Let me know what your opinions are, what you agree with, what you disagree with. Check out Lil Chinq in the description below. Obviously opinionated, not factual, so you can feel free to disagree in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Naruto and other anime related content, and as always, I'll see you swole bodies next time. Peace.